All right, 6:44. Tyler Orton from Business of Vancouver is with us. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning, Steve.
They are still around. We're talking about BlackBerry. Yes, indeed. And they were hoping for good results. How'd they do?
Oh, they're getting good results, Steve. They're beating expectations. Stocks are up this morning about 8% after BlackBerry revealed that their revenue was bringing in $557 million. These are U.S. dollars. This is during this previous quarter here. Now, analysts polled by Thomson Reuters, they were only expecting revenue of about $489 million, so they're really beating expectations right now. The one thing that's missing from the data that CEO John Chen released today was the actual units sold of the new BlackBerry BIV. Now, this is the device that's the first one from BlackBerry to run on the Android operating system. And John Chen said, look, if this doesn't sell, we're going to reconsider whether we're going to continue on with hardware and just focus only on software going forward. So we're still wondering exactly what those sales are. But the good news is, though, hardware sales, they did release those numbers. That's at $229 million, up from $201 million in the previous quarter. So that kind of gives you an idea of how well they're doing, Steve.
All right, well, that's good news for a company that's had a lot of bad news. So
yes.
There you go. All right, let's talk about inflation numbers this morning. Speaking of bad news.
Well, you know what? Inflation, it's up this morning, or I should say up in the month of November. It's at 1.4%. That's a bit of a jump from the previous month in October when it was at just 1%. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because what it signals, though, is that, the economy is strengthening. People don't want to hoard their cash in the banks. They want to go out there and spend it if they see that prices are going up. So that's, not such a bad thing here. And if we take a look at what's going on in BC, inflation's up actually at 1.7%. That's actually closer to the rate that the Bank of Canada wants it to be at, which is at 2%. So that's kind of thought of as the ideal rate of inflation. Now, the core index is what the Bank of Canada really pays attention to. It's at 2%. And the reason they pay attention to the core index is it strips away a lot of those more volatile categories, such as gasoline. Gasoline, of course, we know that they've been tumbling in prices for the past year now. It's, again, down 10.6%. Now, that's actually down significantly compared from the previous month, when it was more around 17%. Now, food, vegetables.
That's the bad news.
Yeah, meats, those prices are going up pretty significantly. So that's going to actually take a hit out of your wallet at the grocery store. But people need to buy that stuff, right? So that's why I don't think people are going to be reluctant to, give their grocer some money and pay for like a good Thanksgiving, or I should say Christmas dinner just a week from now.
All right. Well, we'll see how all these numbers get affected, of course, for the December numbers. Tyler, thank you very much.
Thank you.